You join us for what is bound to be an action-packed German Grand Prix, coming to you from the world-famous Hockenheim circuit. The drivers like the Hockenheim circuit because it produces some great racing. Rubens Barrichello has good memories of this track because he won his first race here back in the year 2000. Unbelievably, he qualified for the race way back in 18th place. As for the weather, well, it's dry at the moment, but it's quite cloudy and our forecasts indicate a strong possibility of rain in the latter stages of today's race. It looks like being a very interesting few hours for both spectators and the teams. Giancarlo Fisichella will start from pole. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. They're followed by Nick Heidfeld in third. Jenson Button lines up fourth. Fifth is Kimi Raikkonen. Juan Pablo Montoya takes sixth. Felipe Massa lines up seventh. Fernando Alonso rounds off the top eight.
We have a cleared grid and the drivers are ready for the off. And off they go on their parade lap.
Remember, with the tyre temperatures being quite low from the outset, you won't have full grip yet. Straight, weave the car left and right to get more heat into the tyres. This should help you get away from the lights once the race starts. Don't try weaving in the corners, you can easily cause yourself embarrassment if you get it wrong in front of all these people. Okay, boss thinks you should be aiming for the podium finish today. You know it's going to be tough, but try and hold your position into the first couple of corners and you should be able to get a decent first stint under your belt. Make sure you finish this sector with the tyre temperatures nice and high. I noticed on the computer you've let them drop a little and that can easily affect your getaway from the lights. Systems functioning within the tolerances. Have a great race.
Only seconds to go before we're racing. You can really feel the tension. Go, go, go! Michael Schumacher gets off to a flyer. So does Fisichella. The field is tightly packed as they head towards the first corner. Fisichella leads out of turn one. And behind him is Michael Schumacher. Next is Heidfeld. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. He's up from third. Michael Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Kimi Räikkönen fifth. Montoya sixth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso.
Time for sector 3, keep it up. You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through sector 1.
His last lap was 1:15.84. It looks like he's starting to get away from Heidfeld. He's been lapping around the low 116s. The gap is currently 3.4 seconds. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. Michael Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Kimi Räikkönen fifth. Montoya sixth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso.
Sector 2.
Heidfeld is going at full pelt. His last lap was 1:15.44. He's narrowed the gap to Fisichella. His lap times have been coming in around the high 115s. The gap has been cut to 2.9 seconds. Quarter of the way through this Grand Prix, Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. Michael Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Montoya fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Räikkönen sixth. He's down from fifth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso. Is driving excellently. He's really going for it. His last lap was 1:15.69. He's getting closer to Fisichella all the to 2.7 seconds. We're on lap 6. Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. Michael Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso. Race best for Fisichella. His last lap was 1:15.57. It looks like he started to get away from Heidfeld. His lap times have been coming in around the high 1:15s. The gap is now 3.1 seconds.
And now for a quick weather update. The clouds have been building slowly throughout the day and it looks as though we have rain. This race is going to turn into a strategic battle for our teams and drivers out there.
Fisichella is really turning up the heat here. His last lap was 1:15.99. He's pulled even further away from Heidfeld now. The gap has now grown to 4.4 seconds. Let's see who the top 8 drivers are. Fisichella leads. Heidfeld is second. Michael Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Montoya fifth. Raikkonen sixth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso. There's a nice tussle shaping up for 5th place. Montoya can't have more than a few laps worth of fuel on board. He must be coming in soon. Raikkonen is in with a shout here.
We believe he's got more fuel remaining than Montoya. All he needs to do is stay with him until he pits. He should be slightly faster as he's got less fuel weighing him down. So if he can ring out another couple of laps, he should get past. That's assuming he can get a few more laps out of it, of course. Montoya is fastest through sector 3. The gap currently stands at 2.6 seconds.
I can see the McLaren mechanics out in the pit lane. I can see the McLaren mechanics out in the pit lane.
Montoya continues to push hard, once again stretching the lead over his opponent. The gap is now out to exactly 3 seconds. Has started to pick up the pace again now. He's not willing to let this gap get any bigger. He is really pushing hard. That's a further 0.4 of a second off his deficit.
Schumacher third. Button is fourth. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. Montoya sixth. He's down from fifth. Massa is seventh. And in eighth place, Alonso. Montoya exits the pit lane.
Montoya maintains track position. There was an opportunity for Raikkonen there, but he wasn't up to the challenge this time.
No problem, give me a minute, I'll get back to you.
Looks to me like a BMW has slammed into the barrier. It's Heidfeld! He sustained quite a bit of damage to his rear wing there. He may be able to get it back to the pits and replace it, but it's going to cost him a lot of time. Well, that incident was bad enough to warrant his retirement today. Schumacher is in second. He's up from third. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher. That's a gain of 1 place. Leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher. That was 1:19.29. That's a faster run than Michael Schumacher. The size of the gap is now 9.3 seconds. We're at 2/3 race distance. Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher.
And just a quick weather update to let you know that the clouds have started to clear and the rain is stopping. Reports indicate it could well stop altogether before the end of the race.
Alonso is on a charge now. That was 1:19 dead on. He's catching Montoya in the car ahead. He's getting around the circuit in the mid-119s. The gap has been cut to 2.5 seconds. We're now 3/4 of the way into this race. Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher. Alonso continues to pile the pressure on. He's just raced a lap of 1:18.53. He's steadily building up a lead over Fernando Alonso. The gap has widened to 1.4 seconds. With just 5 laps to go, Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher. Fisichella is driving at full pelt here. He's just raced a 1:29.87. That's a faster run than Michael Schumacher. He's been lapping in the high 42s, low 43s. Was a considerable improvement for Felipe Massa. The time was his quickest so far. He's just done a lap of 1:16.62. That's far outpacing Raikkonen. He's been putting in laps around the low 1:17s mark. As we head into the final few laps, Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Button is third. Montoya fourth. Alonso is fifth. In sixth is Coulthard. Barrichello is seventh. Next is Ralf Schumacher.
The race is drawing to a close, but Button seems determined to make a name for himself with this last-minute charge. I just wonder if he's up to the challenge. It looks like Schumacher may be passed soon. The gap now stands at 1.3 seconds.
We're getting reports of an incident at turn 9. It's Button! He's picked up some damage on the left rear. Hopefully there's no damage to the suspension. It's not ended his race, but it's fair to say it could ruin his chances of a decent place finish. Ide got himself involved in that mishap as well. He seems to have got away with no damage though. Very lucky indeed.
He's done it! Alonso is on a charge. He had no problems overtaking him there. He just left Button for dead and didn't look back.
We're on lap 20. Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Fourth is Alonso. He's up from fifth. Coulthard is in fifth place. Barrichello is sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Raikkonen is eighth. That's a gain of 1 place.
The pressure is really on now. Clean is closing in as we watch the final few laps of this race pan out. The pressure is now on Rosberg. The gap between them is now 2.8 seconds. Clean put in a great initial sector there. The gap is 2.2 seconds.
Drivers at the moment are Fisichella leads. Michael Schumacher is in second.
Rosberg is picking up some decent speed now. The gap has been opened up by another 0.6 of a second. It's hard to see Clean getting past him now. Things are looking up for Rosberg, however. He's kept it consistent throughout. It really has proved to be decisive at this stage of the race. plenty of surprises. It's been typical of the type of racing we get here. I've enjoyed it enormously, and we hope you have too. Next stop on the Formula One circus is just 7 days away, with a trip to the tight and twisting Hungaroring, 19 kilometres outside of Budapest. We look forward to you joining us there for the action. See you next week. Goodbye.